Let's draw a line in the sand there. Let's start the VOD here, shall we, folks? Let's start the VOD here. Welcome in, folks. We're going to play Batman Telltale series. It's my first time playing it. I think each episode is about an hour and a half-ish long, which is good because that suits me for my morning streams. So I think this is going to be my morning muck for about a month, maybe. Because I've got this, which I think has 5 or 6 episodes, and then I've got the Enemy Within, which is like the sequel, which also has about 5 or 6 episodes. We'll plow through it. You know, you got a rundown knowledge transfer meeting with the config team. Hopefully they can align with our lovely stuff, Joel. How are things at the business factory, by the way? Are they good? Take care, mate. Have a good one if you can. I've not got Telltale account. We're not doing crowd play because I don't know how to set it up. But we'll get straight into it, folks. If the levels are crap, do let me know. Do let me know, because I don't really know what it sounds like. So, episode 1, sorry if I can talk properly, Realm of Shadows. Bruce Wayne investigates the treacherous waters of Gotham politics. No politics, please. As a series of shocking allegations surface while Batman confronts Gotham's most notorious crime boss. Alright, let's go. With just the slightest of the bat symbol is barely visible, let's go with that, shall we? Because actually on my OBS screen there, it's barely visible. That is barely visible. I can't see that at all, so it's going to have to be that, folks. Yields high, thank you. Good stuff, Joel. I'm glad to hear it. I'm very glad to hear it. Choose a bat tech colour. Should we go with yellow? Let's go with yellow. I like the yellow. It's classic Batman, that, isn't it? It's not classic Batman. If I can Severin speak here. With 2 shin transplants and about 6 months of keeping fit, I could do what Declan Rice does. I'd love to see that, Ultra. I would love to see that. Let me know about the levels, folks. If it's too loud, too quiet. That feels loud. But we'll see. That feels loud. I've got no ducking on it either. And hopefully I'm not in the way of any sort of text that comes up, because that'd be a bit annoying if I was.
Hey, what are you?
He's dead. Good start. Piss colour? Yeah. You're right, Lip. You're right. That's really loud, isn't it? Is the violence in this? Twitch actually warned me that this game
Get it open.
has like mature content. It specifically gave me a warning for it.
Hey, you think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down.
Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
That is loud, isn't it? I'll be back in a minute. This might not be a nutcracker left.
Oh, Christ.
Move in!
The hell?
Back! Get back!
Not a nutcracker. Not a nutcracker. False alarm.
They're on the 52nd floor.
Right, let's turn the volume down on this, because that's just absurd, isn't it? It's on 2. Let's put it on 1. I'd like to apply my settings, please. That's why I made them.
Going in. Hey! Wait! Wait for backup! Don't need it. Take the stairs.
I heard stories.
How's that? Is that better?
Sent 3 home in an ambulance.
Is that a little bit better?
Rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops
Body
want him
bags.
dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
What did I miss, by the way? Did I miss anything? That's going to wind me up because I'm using a PS4 controller, PS5 controller even, and it's asking me to do A and B and stuff. It does my head in. You got confused by numbers and fell over. It's classic Batman, isn't it? Classic Batman. Yeah, that's true, Lev. I know. I did say hold off on it, but you couldn't hear me because the game is too loud. How is it now? Is it a little bit better now?
Bruce, you can't keep doing this. I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
They need something to fear.
Criminals in this city.
I don't know how I'm going to be playing
They
this.
need
I'm just
something
going
to
to
fear.
improvise it. I'm not going for like a specific. I'm not going for a build, as the gamers say. I'm not going for like an incel build or anything like that, or like a
The hell'd he go? Whatever got in.
like a Dark
Don't let it
Knight
get
build
out.
or something like that. We're just going to play it by ear. Batman's parents got gunned down by a man dressed as Paddington. Eventually we'll be able to do that when Paddington's like copyright free
What was that?
and Batman's copyright free. We'll be able to do that. I can't wait until Paddington's copyright free and then some prick makes a really shit horror film about it. A clenched jaw build, exactly what we're doing. I've got to pay attention to this, I don't like it. I kind of just want to watch it.
Back to back, circle up!
You watch Screamboat. Which one's that? Horror Steamboat Willie. Is it any good? Doesn't sound like it's going to be good. Go on. Chuck a grenade. Or whatever that is.
The hell is this?
He's breaking it. No, but it's funny. As long as it's entertaining. As long as it's entertaining, I think that's fine. And Batman. Do you remember when I played Batman last time and I had the voice changing thing?
I
to
know
make
you're
me go
trying to
all
create a
sort of
myth, but be
deep voice and
careful
stuff.
you don't
It was
turn
funny
into
then,
a
wasn't it?
monster.
There's a good little bit.
Sometimes
Got really annoying after a
you
while.
need a monster.
Come at! Come on! Come on!
Oh, I fucked that one off, I think. Didn't fuck that one up. I want to dress him like the Batman Beyond. Do you know Batman Beyond? The one where he's like red? That's my favourite one, isn't it? It's really confusing when it says X and I'm on a PS4 controller or PS5 controller and it's blue X is actually square. It's not good, is it? Popeye the Slayer, man. Did these films turn a profit? I assume they must do, that's why people keep making them.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock?
Hello.
Behind you, big boy. Payday.
They might break it. I don't get why they keep doing it. All the shit ones that have been, everyone thinks, oh, mine's going to be the first properly good one, though, trust me. Batman Beyond what? Batman Beyond... I don't know. I was going to make a joke about One Beyond. Do you know One Below the shop? It's called One Beyond now. How long has it been called that for? It used to be called One Below because everything was under £1, and now they've had to change it to One
If
Beyond
you want
because
to be
everything's over
intimidating, you're
£1.
succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic.
How's the volume
Just a
now? How are the
performance.
volume now? Is it good? I can tweak it a little bit more. I know it says 1 and 2, but I can fine tune it with my mouse.
Without a scratch.
Batman Jolva.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the
Oh, you
shit.
fucking grass.
The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape.
I do it for the
I
thrill.
do this for the thrill of it.
I'll show you a thrill. Gotta admit it, though.
She'll
You give a
remember
good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
that.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Oh, this is
Let's
embarrassing.
put you
You
in
two
a
grown
cage.
adults in fucking costumes.
Bring it, Bat.
Come on. Come on, can we not just do this in a t-shirt and jeans? It's... Imagine seeing this in real life. You'd be embarrassed, wouldn't you? It is cringe, this, isn't it? Put a t-shirt on, put a pair of jeans on. And let's have a proper scrap. Around the back of a pub. Sorry folks, I've actually got to pay attention to this, otherwise I'm going to get killed. And we can't be having that. We can't be hitting women either, that's not on. That's really bad stuff, actually.
Over here. You get this? Move us in closer.
Oh, do you know what I do in that situation? I'd just get my rocket launcher out. My homing rocket launcher. I forgot what it was for a second there, folks.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
It's Jova. I'd love one of those. Oh fuck, I balls that one up. Did I? Did I? I think I did. I didn't press RT. It's fucking Ned Flanders, look.
Do not shoot.
It's extra tricky this because I'm having to remember what Y is. Someone who's never played on an Xbox in his life. I have, but not for a long time. I used to play Halo 3. Remember Halo 3? I used to play Halo 2 with my brother and Halo 1, like multiplayer split screen. On Sidewinder. Do you remember Sidewinder? Halo. I don't think anyone who's watching this is going to remember that.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit.
Oops, disappeared there.
A myth can't be killed.
Just like real life. Oh, there's nothing we can
You,
do.
however, are flesh and blood.
So I'm just waiting for this to be over.
God
This is
damn it.
taking its
Don't
time, isn't it?
shoot.
He's just shot back then.
No! Wait!
What's the point of wearing all that if a simple bullet can stop you? Shouldn't it be like... What was I Kill? Sex appeal? Is this... That's not realistic. That wouldn't happen, would it? Like physically, that couldn't happen, could it? Pressing A. There we go. Fucking took his time in that one, didn't he? Do you like parkour, martial arts, gadgetry, and vigilantism? 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 Vigilantism?
Guess I was wrong about you catching me.
Drop her.
Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Talk or drop you?
Who put you up to this? Answer me or I let go.
But you won't.
I
You're
will.
not that kind of guy.
I am.
Bye, Bat.
What's that? It's like a monorail. Did you get that in Train Sim World? Worst part is Xbox Y and Nintendo Y are not in the same place. Don't even get me started on the fucking Nintendo
Step out of the
controls.
shadows.
They just confuse
Be
me.
Bruce Wayne tonight.
Because they're like A, B,
that's a
X,
much
Y,
harder
aren't
fight.
they? Or something like it's
Don't
probably.
let tombstones be your family
I think I'm
legacy.
mirrored, but I don't get it.
Well then.
That's why I just emulate their stuff, to be honest with you. Moon of the Vampire. I used to hate that show there. I used to hate it.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble
Properly
district
hate it.
attorney like
A lot of games are
myself
letting
is
us
not
fix the
used
button
to
prompts
such a
these
ringing
days.
endorsement.
Yeah,
The
that is
one who
a
cut
thing
Gotham's
these days,
crime
which is
rate in
nice.
half.
I'm surprised this doesn't
For
have
too
it. Maybe I
long,
can get a
this
mod or
city
something
has
like that.
burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city.
That's Two-Face, by the way. Spoiler alert.
If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would. Well, there he is.
I'm right here, mate.
Fashionable and fashionably late as always.
How are we playing this, folks? Are we being a bit of a
Say
prick?
hi, Bruce.
I think we're being a bit of a prick, because what's the point of playing this if we're going to be all goody two-shoes?
Hi, Bruce.
Yeah, that's
Well,
good
I
stuff,
tee
right?
him up and he knocks him down. That's how Mr. Wayne and I
How
do
droll.
business.
How
Thank
droll.
you. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support.
He's a Gemini.
Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle.
Chill out, mate. I
The
like to
sooner
make
we
an
make
entrance.
nice with the
Get a
donors,
grip.
the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
He's massive.
Just wanted to make an entrance.
Congratulations, you almost missed it.
Who's the voice
You
actor for
are a
Batman in
pillar
this?
Of the city and my campaign. I need you
Is
here.
it some prick I've never heard of, or is it some prick I have heard of?
No one came here tonight to see me.
Most likely the former.
Wanna
Your
see
Batman's
the
Snorbuckle,
Bruce
folks.
Wayne, am I
Thanks for
right?
answering, Snor.
And I can
Welcome
see
in.
him just
How you doing?
fine from here.
What happened to the
This
studio?
shouldn't be painful.
I don't know,
It's not a
Ultra.
kidney
I haven't
stone.
got a clue.
It's
Is there a
little
Wolfmongers
face pie
2
with
coming?
Potential donors.
That'll
Your
be good,
face
that.
Specifically with a
I didn't
mouth
think the
that's saying,
Wolfmongers would be that good,
"Support
but
Harvey Dent."
Seamus' like
The
playthrough of it.
grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham
I'm just gonna
a
finish
place
the drink,
for families
folks.
again. Ah,
Say
a little
nothing.
liquid courage before facing your adoring public.
Let's get pissed, shall we?
This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor,
That's just reminded me. Sorry, pausing it for the first time. When I was in sixth form, I would have been 17 or 8. I would have been 17 at the time. I was in English language. We had a task that our teacher set us in groups of like 4. We were sat on tables, so it was like 4 to a table. She gave us a massive bit of paper, big A3 bit of paper, and she just said, write as many words down that mean drunk as you can within 5 minutes. And the team who writes the most wins. That was an actual task we did in English language in sixth form. And we were just making them up. We were just writing, because who's going to check? Who's going to check if like Willy Wonka means anything? But we were just writing like Willy Wonka and shit like that. And I mean, that might actually be one, I don't know. But we were just making them up. We just get a word and add like ed onto the end of it. Bananaed, anything. Yeah, you just Oompa Loompa. Yeah, we were just writing anything we wanted. And we had to read them out at the end, which was 10 times funnier because we were just reading out loads of words that we just made up, basically. That's what that was just reminding me of. So let me catch up on chat before we get going. Before we get back to it at least. Most unrealistic part is how big these lads are. You'd be in the gym the whole time. I know, I know. It's not on, is it? Unrealistic body standards for men. It's not good. They lost a fortune due to the rights. I had no idea. I'm glad they're making a second one though. I wonder if they got bought out by someone or something like that. Ultra. I don't know. I've only ever played one set of Telltale games before, and it was the Wallace and Gromit ones, which were fine, apart from some quite problematic representation of minorities in that game. It was a bit weird. But apart from that, it was quite good. Snozzberry. That's a good one. I like that one.
For funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound
Put a
like a
dent
used
in
car
crime.
salesman.
Well, should we just
Which,
say
for
nothing?
the record, I have not been since before law school. No ideas?
No, nothing, mate.
That's all right.
You just
Guess
make
I'll
one up
just stick
yourself.
with Elect Harvey Dent.
Yeah, that'll do.
Oh god, that's so boring.
Not erect Harvey Dent.
Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham.
Got Harvey Dent in
City
his
free
face.
from crime.
Only half of it.
Children
Nights.
can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start
So
with
what
a few
party
hands.
do you reckon Harvey Dent is? Is he a Democrat or is he a Republican? He's got to be a... I don't know. What do we reckon, folks? Is he a Democrat or a Republican? And what sort of Democrat or Republican? Centrist posing as Dem. I was tempted to say that. I think he's either a right-wing Dem or he's like one of those sort of
Mr.
moderate
Wayne,
Republicans.
I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If
As
you
you should.
believe in Dent, we believe
What
in
family? It's just him.
you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
I'm not going
And
to say.
we trust someone
Should we just
like
not
you
say
to
anything
lead
for this
this
whole
city to
playthrough?
greatness. A man of few words is often a man of action.
We just stand there and just smile at them.
Just like your father. Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Yeah, and everything's black and white.
Regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always
And you don't
hope.
get chips in
Forgive me
newspaper.
for being blunt, but one man can't save this city.
And
And it's
dog
a
poo's not
dangerous
white anymore.
mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Yeah, it depends on the man.
I'd say it all depends on the man. Sometimes you need a person who will go off script
Such as dressing up in a bat costume?
and taking out the criminals who ruin our city.
They'll
No,
remember
they
that.
can't make
I don't
me
care.
admit much.
I'll kill them.
Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. With Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals.
That's good. Mental health matters,
It will be
folks.
dedicated to Thomas
It
and Martha
matters.
Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city. Oh, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway. It was terrible. Truly terrible.
Let's get on a podcast.
A tragedy like that.
Let's get on a
at
podcast
such
and go.
a young
We've all
age
got mental health, haven't we?
Must have been crippling.
We've all got mental health.
If only that
And then that's it.
deranged
That's our
man
mental
had
health
gotten the
awareness.
right
Just saying,
treatment,
we've got mental
maybe,
health, haven't we?
Well, I don't like to think about maybes.
With Harvey, not me.
And I'm sure you don't
Sabine,
either.
stop talking about me. I
is
don't
the
like
one
it.
who's been behind the project since day
Batman's
one.
mental health.
A vote
Welcome
for
in,
him
Shimus. How's it
is a
going,
vote
mate?
For the memory of my parents.
Lovely to see you.
You'll have it.
Thank you.
Been really enjoying
Thank you
your
both.
Wolf Among Us stuff, Shimus. Really enjoying it. It's inspired me to play this. I was going to
Not
play it a
saying
couple
I
of months
doubted
ago,
you,
but I couldn't be
that
asked.
went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
You make it seem a lot easier than it is, because it's been really difficult for me to sort of catch up on chat and pay attention to the story at the same time. I'm having a bit of trouble
Well,
with it.
hello.
Hello.
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
You can ask me whatever you want at the press conference.
I do mind
tomorrow.
actually. Can you fuck off?
Actually, I do mind.
Please.
If
Thank you.
you're not on the list, you're not here. Sorry.
We'll talk tomorrow then.
No, I don't think we will.
Mr. Wayne, you've got
Just
something
ignore the
on your
chat.
collar.
Mrs. Scorpion.
Is that blood? Yeah.
Maybe it's
Looks
lipstick. That's good, isn't it?
Actually, it's
It's not blood,
It's
it's
lipstick.
lipstick.
Well, no wonder you were late. Say no more.
Say no more.
Excuse me, Master Bruce, but
Oh, well.
another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Is it the Joker?
Carmine Falcone?
Oh, here we go.
Is the Dent campaign
It's the
soliciting
freaking
votes from
bat.
Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been
was
convicted
with
of
John
anything
Pork.
except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
Pinging. My first...
And what kind
Sorry,
of...
when that happens, my first instinct was to go, fucking hell, is that Kingpin? And then I remember Kingpin's Marvel, isn't it? Which wouldn't make any sense. Right, sorry, let me read what Ultra's put about this thing. Shimish, do you know they're making a Wolf Among Us 2? By the way. It was a bit of a stooshy. They shuttered the old studio, leaving the debt there and losing rights to Walking Dead and others in the process. The new company still owns Batman and Wolf Among Us. That's alright, Ultra, because they were the two good ones. They were the two good ones. So, yeah. It's all turned out alright. I haven't watched the new Penguin show. Is it good? Is it good? I've not watched any of that. I've watched the 2022 Batman film, but I've not watched any of the sort of stuff around it, if that makes sense. The film was good. I really liked the film, actually. I like a gritty Batman kind of thing. I don't like the sort of not dark ones, if that makes sense.
Business.
Heard it on the grapevine. Good stuff.
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall.
You
This
better
is
be
the
playing that
necessary
day
evil
one,
of
by the way,
politics,
Seamus.
Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham for all of us.
That's a day
At
one
least
purchase
hear
for
him
you.
out before you kick him out. Tony
Um.
requested to speak with you directly.
All right.
Maybe you
I'll
can
trust
change
you.
your mind.
Just this
I don't
once.
like this, Harv.
Just this
I'm
once.
trusting you.
Thank you, Bruce. Seriously. You know I have to pull every string I can to get elected.
Yeah, well, just make sure this one doesn't hang you.
A word of
Or
warning,
cut your
Bruce.
face in half, or anything like that.
Play nice.
Don't want to.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it.
Hey, what's the matter
Though
over
the
here?
decor
I'm
offends
talking
my
here.
eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
I'd never sell to you, mate.
My family built this house. It's not for sale.
Everything's for sale, Mr. Wayne. And everyone. Just need to find the right
It's a
currency.
bit of a problematic thing to say.
Come on, Falcone. Thank
not
you
good.
for welcoming me into your home.
What did he mean by this?
You're a respectable man,
I can't believe I have to. Let's shake his hand.
Bruce Wayne.
Let's shake his
I know
hand.
who
Come
you
on.
are. The guy who's going to sell me his house.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
I feel like I shouldn't have shook his
You
hand.
should know, Mr. Falcone. My
Has anyone
analysts
played this
say we're
before?
raising triple what Mayor Hill has... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce.
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw
I'm
plenty
gonna
of
talk with him
skirts to
alone.
keep you busy for a
We're
few
bad,
minutes.
remember? We should
talk
join
alone.
up with them.
Just you and me. Sorry, Harvey.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah,
couldn't we?
I'll
Are
get
we
a
bad
drink
though,
or
or we
something.
just sort of? I'm just playing it
Christ.
by ear.
Yeah, well, that's just like Harvey.
You've not played this one.
Wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand?
Yeah, I
I'd
do
rather
actually.
see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
I
Yeah.
understand more than you know.
Good. You look smart. You dress smart. Glad it adds up to something real.
Thank you very much, mate. Thank you.
I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat. Or I can pull it out from under him.
Let's chalk it. Is that euphemism? He
Okay,
noticed that. I
imagine
fucking hope
this
we would. He
is
just
me.
asked me to.
And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home.
It woke.
Hoping to make a new
Is a
friend.
little bit, isn't it?
One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
I'm going
We
to
got
say
a good
nothing.
thing going, so
I'm
I don't
saying
see
nothing
why
at
we
this point.
shouldn't team up. For Gotham. For our city.
Gotham. Say nothing.
You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Say nothing. What a power move that is.
Yeah. Let that sink in.
That power move, or I just look like a twat?
It's nice that we understand each other.
Master Bruce, your guests
Kiss?
are leaving.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
I recommend seeing them.
There'd be a
out.
mod for that.
You wouldn't want to be rude.
Right.
Hey, I appreciate the hospitality, Mr. Wayne.
Mr. Wayne.
But I don't think I'll put an offer on the house. A nice guy like you should have a nice place to live. I'll be seeing you, Bruce, while this city's still standing.
Can we kill him tonight? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, the strong silent type. It's like the protagonist from Pokemon. Batman and Telltale series, that's the name of it's the name of the game. It doesn't say Shadows mode underneath it though, which is interesting because that's the one that I'm playing. Just thought I'd put that out there. And you can tell because it's all in black and white. I've just noticed something on YouTube. It says, I'll be with you in a couple of minutes, and it said that for an hour. It said it for dead on an hour. It said it for an hour and 11 seconds. Which is the entire time I've been streaming. That's a big fuck up, that. That's a huge fuck up. That's a massive fuck up.
It's me.
Also, before I mention, just YouTube's just reminding me, folks. Before we get there, what was I gonna say? Fuck. On YouTube, I said to people that if I get 3,000 watch hours on YouTube, then I can start getting monetized. That is true, but apparently the 3,000 hours that they're giving me, that they're showing me, that I've screenshotted and put in my Discord a while ago, apparently shorts views don't count towards that. So I'm actually only at like 2,600, but it didn't tell me that at the time. I've only found that out later on. In fact, it doesn't tell you at all. I had to look on Reddit of all places to find that out. So I'm not actually at 3,000 hours. I'm only at like 2,600, which is nowhere near, which is a bit shit, isn't it? So let's hope this pops off. Let's hope this pops off. It's in like a 365-day period, so if, you know, we've got plenty of time. Episode 1. You have to pay extra for colour stuff. It's interesting, Snore. I've actually paid extra for black and white. This is like the remastered mode. It sucked all the colour out of it.
Brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen.
Why are the subtitles going so slowly for this one line? I got ripped off. I got it all in the Humble Bundle, to be fair. I got it all in the Humble Bundle. But apparently this is the remastered version. They just got rid of all the colours. There is like some colour. You can tell like he's got the blood is red. What's happened with the subtitles?
All of them. Let's see what she was really after.
So there's colour there. 5 for blue. Get the blue DLC for Batman. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, here we go. This is Law. Law, folks. Thomas and Martha Wayne deceased. My parents. Dad was a physician, Mum was a Mum gave to charity. They worked tirelessly to help the less fortunate, setting up numerous charities and expending the vast resources to improve the city and its citizens. Murdered in an attempted robbery by a man named Joe Chill. This is Alfred Pennyworth. Faithful, patient, ever helpful Alfred. He's been a part of my family the whole life. No. He's been part of the family my whole life. He's raised me when my parents were murdered and guided me when I thought I was lost. He's my butler, my confidant, and the most secret weapon in my arsenal. 3-0. He complains frequently about my nightly activities, but he's still there to patch me up when I need it. Harvey Dent. This is just for people who have never seen Batman or anything like that before. I know all this stuff because I'm like that, but if you haven't, then Harvey Dent is a new friend and the best district attorney Gotham City has seen in years. His political ambitions have always been as big as his ego, and now he's hoping to become mayor. He's got so many great ideas for how to save the city. I think he'll be good for Gotham, but I have to steer him down the right path to get there. He's too easily swayed by anyone with power, regardless of their murky morality. It's not even based off a comic, Joe. It's based off one film. It's based off one film, and that film was called Batman Forever, which is the only Batman film they ever made. Would love an Alfred to sort my life. I'd like an Alfred to sort. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Half a Dent, good stuff like that. Comic, tell us a joke then, funny guy. Good stuff like that. There's a doozy on this month's Humble Choice. Diplomacy's not an option. Base builder thing. I need to take a look at Humble. I keep forgetting. I bought a load of games in the Humble bundle about a month ago, and one of them is called Builder Simulator, and it's actually quite good, and I might stream it. I thought it was going to be one of those sort of janky simulators, but it's actually not bad. I might have to give it a go. Guess it wasn't forever for them. No, it wasn't. Absolutely wasn't. One and done. One big movie and that was it. Who's this? This is Hamilton Hill. Exhibit A in What's Wrong with the City. Hill should have been thrown out of office years ago, but he's got his hands wrapped around Gotham's government in a death grip. He's been suspected of numerous crimes, but there's never been enough to make any of it stick. He's rotten to the core, and one day the city will realise it. Harvey's out there doing his best, and hopefully this upcoming election will be the end of Hill's corrupt administration. A little bit topical. This is Cat Burglar. New criminal on the scene, tied to several recent break-ins. She's effective and doesn't... Could you shut up while I'm talking? Fucking game, honestly. What are they on about? She's effective and doesn't leave many clues behind. Currently, the GCPD has no leads. I wish I knew more about her. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Let me grab this. Let's have a look. I can't hear myself think. I can't hear myself think. Some of those old movies, they were good, weren't they? I remember watching the 1989 one when I was like 4. Was it just a tiny bit traumatizing?
Can't believe I let her take that.
That's not what you said. What? Honestly.
Deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
But you don't talk to yourself like this, do you? Unless you're Batman.
The newest edition.
You got no mates. You're Batman, no mates.
Reveal trace elements in a confined space. Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success. I should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
Alright, mate. Trying edgelord. Right. Data port. Apparently. My chair does that. I just do it off stream because it's a bit loud. You won't be able to hear me.
Encrypted.
Oh no.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always
nice
find
bit of exposition there. Is that exposition?
In a dark,
yeah,
damp cave.
It is. They don't matter. I like this cave.
Computer. I'm more at home here than the rest of the house. You know that.
Being antique does not help Batman mental images that Adam West TV show.
Sure, I can see the headlines.
I remember watching that in little bits on ITV
Wayne,
when I was a kid.
Entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
What? What am I doing?
This is a map of the east side shoreline.
Fair enough.
But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Good stuff.
Can't
like
make
it.
sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime...
What's
I
for
saved
lunch
you what
today,
I could.
folks? It's a chicken Is it a chicken sandwich for me? Is it a
The
chicken
same could be
sandwich
said for the
or...
bar. I had to literally pry
Shit, I need to take some bread out.
away. But you'll
Actually,
be pleased to hear everyone has
you
left,
just reminded me.
including Mr. Falcone.
At the end of I need to
I
take
would
some
have
bread
been
out.
tempted to be far less polite.
It's a chicken sandwich.
I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for
I'm
you,
gonna,
Bruce. I was
at
worried
the
you
end of
might
this, I'm
think all
going to
my
take a
good
pause
stuff.
and I'm going to take some...
For the record,
I've got my bread in the
your
freezer.
father despised
Because-
men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can
Is that a
again,
thing that
Bruce.
people do? Can we just... Sorry. Do people put their bread in the
People
freezer,
like
by the
this
way? Is this a thing that people
Catwoman
do?
aren't helping.
Because
Is she new to
I thought
town?
that was a normal thing.
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist.
But I've got a
I
story.
already checked the
It's not a
codex.
story, it's just a little...
Not much to find, apparently.
Your mum does it.
Burglaries, break-ins.
Your mum... Maybe it's just a mum thing
Seems
then,
to
I
lay
don't know.
pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news.
When this conversation
As
finishes,
Bruce
I'll...
or Batman.
I'm saying nothing because I wasn't paying attention. When this conversation finishes, I'll tell you the story. And then I'm going to go
You
take
have
some
to
out of the
admit
freezer.
you've been drawing a lot of attention to yourself, and not the playboy billionaire buys new yacht kind of attention. Yeah, I don't mean to beat a
Do you reckon we could do this in sort of like an Elon Musk kind of build?
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr.
Or is
Dent.
that just the same as the incel
If they
build?
put it together with the incident at the mayor's office.
It's the incel build, but you're
undo
also
all
shit
the
at
long
video
nights
games.
and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever.
I've
You
got
have to be careful.
it covered, mate. It's
I've
alright.
had to cover for mysterious injuries before.
You've been lucky.
Or I'm just
You'd
a
freeze
really
half a
good
loaf and
liar.
live by
A
myself.
necessary evil in your line of work, I
See, I'm,
suppose.
yeah,
Though
I'm the
I
only one
hope
that really
you'd
has
change
bread,
careers
which sounds
someday.
really weird. But
Old men worry, that's all.
I suppose
It's
my
our
mum has
gift
some, but
and
she has
our
a different
curse.
bread. She likes
One
that
more worry
50-50
for
stuff.
the
I'm not
list.
into that. I don't like the 50-50 stuff. It's like the worst of both, isn't it? It's not the best of both. It's the worst of both. It tastes
I
like
thought I
shit, and it's
saw
also
his-
not as good
what,
for you as the
20 years? Last time I saw him,
like a proper brown bread.
we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal
Essex.
grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
He needs money.
You think he's looking for a handout?
He would have
Muscle
come to
has
the
been
right
notably
person.
pathetic.
No,
Yeah,
because,
I don't think this
because
game has the
you're
option for
generous.
me to sort of
A
like
little too much sometimes.
do
with
responses
your
that would be
wealth,
like a
your
Musk
time,
build.
and even your well-being.
I don't think they bothered
Even
with
though
that.
you and young Master Cobblepot used
They
to
must
be
have gone.
close,
No one in the right
I
mind would
advise
ever
you to
use
be
that option.
cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
No one would actually ever
When
say
you
that's
see what's
beyond
become of
parody.
this park, I think you will.
Right, lovely stuff, folks. That was chapter 2. Right. My story about bread. This was a few years back now. This would have been about 5 years ago. My mum and dad split up when I was about 7, so they split up about 20 odd years ago now, just over 20 years ago. It was about 5 years ago. My dad was talking to my gran about my mum. We just having a chat about her and stuff, and the conversation just sort of came to a bit of an end, and it stopped. And my gran just sort of like took a second and just went, "Does she still freeze bread?" As if, and this is where this is why I asked that question, because apparently I wasn't there for it, but apparently she asked that question in a sort of manner that was like, it was inconceivable to her that freezing bread was a thing. It was not something she was familiar with. Now, to be fair, the house that she lived in got through so much bread that you'd never need to freeze any. But I've always felt a bit weird about it since then, because I didn't realise it was like such a thing. You know what I mean? Right, folks, I'm going to be back in 1 minute, all right? I'm just going to get some bread out of the freezer. There we go. How long does it take to defrost bread? Not long. The slices do stick together a little bit, but you can unbreak them. Depends what bread you get. Nights. I normally defrost them for about an hour before, but it's sort of, I'm getting a phone call, folks. Should I answer it? Hello? Hyperlink Technology Human Resources. I'd like to discuss a job with you. Please add my number on WhatsApp. Good stuff, folks. Nice. That was worth it. Yeah, it depends. Nice. You can defrost it. It'll take. Sometimes it can take like 15-20 minutes, but it might be a bit cold still. If it's warm out, you can probably do it in like 15-20 minutes, and it'll be fine. If it's just like a regular sliced bread, I do it for about an hour though, because I don't like it when the bread's really cold. Or you can just put it in the toaster. Yeah, that works as well. But yeah. They don't stick much and it's surprisingly fast, only a few minutes. Yeah, I think I'm a bit overkill with it because I don't like it when the bread's still a little bit cold to the touch. I want my bread room temperature. But it also depends on what the room temperature is, I suppose. You got that call the other day from a Project Starlight, remember? Yeah, I get calls like that all the time. It's because I've got my fucking CV on Indeed and they'll just like get it off that, won't they? I get them all the time. You make yours straight to toast. I do that sometimes, but only if I'm having toast. I'll put a bit of dairy on it or whatever. Not or like cheese spread that's like dairy, but not cheese, not dairy. Depends. Depends if I want to be a kid or not. I love dairy. Right. Let's get cracking. Answering a call live on streaming, man. I used to do it all the time. I used to get scam calls, Joe, from people claiming to be from the Carphone Warehouse, which was a company that used to exist. But when I got calls off them, they'd not been a thing for about 9 months or a year or something like that. They'd merged into Curry's PC World, as it was known at the time. Well, it's just Curry's now. I used to get calls off them saying it's Carphone Warehouse, and I used to have arguments with them saying like, your company doesn't exist anymore. And they go like, yes it does. And I go, no it doesn't. If you're going to do this properly, do a company that exists. They used to get seriously mad at me because I was correcting them, because I was saying, look, you're not doing this properly. If you're going to scam someone, why would you pick a company that doesn't exist anymore? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Anyway. I think one of them called me an idiot at one point. That was a good laugh. I've just missed all that stuff down there. I was gonna go back. No, I want to go back. Millennials are overwhelmingly scared to answer the phone. To be fair, Ultra, I don't like answering the phone generally, but it sort of depends what it's for. Like if I wasn't streaming, I wouldn't have answered that, because I was just like, no, 95% sure that was a scam call. But I don't know. I just don't like answering the phone. Also, I don't get a good signal in my room. So whenever I call someone in here, it's just 15 minutes of what? What? Sorry, I can't. So you cut off what? And I can't be asked moving out my room. I live not in like the middle of nowhere, but let's examine the homeless person, shall we? Should we give him a bit of change? Let's give him a bit of change, shall we?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem, mate. It's fuck all to me. It's fuck all to me. Let's look at a burning barrel. You shouldn't answer robocalls when you do that. I know, Joe. But how do you know that it's a robocall? This is the thing. How do you know? I had to change my old phone number years back. because I used to keep getting calls asking for someone called Cameron Johnston. I don't know if anyone was here for that. Leopard, you might have been. I used to get calls constantly asking for someone called Cameron Johnston, and I'd go, I don't know who you're talking about, mate. I got to a point where I actually had to change my phone number because it got that bad. Running late, meet you by the statue. Fair enough. Never turned down an opportunity to make new friends.
But no Oz.
Yeah. Your phone has built-in call screening. I wish mine had that. I've got my phone's quite new as well, but it doesn't have that. Either that or they've only just started using that, because sometimes I do get a call and it will say suspected spam, but that might be a new number that they've just called me off and it's not registered yet or something. I don't know. It's also easy to spoof numbers these days, isn't it? You answered some calls and explained several times I knew what they were at. Asked them to take me off the list because it's a waste of their time. Yeah. I look giving them little tips. Look, if you're gonna scam people, don't be talking to me because I'm just gonna waste your time.
Hey. Beat it.
Beat it, you bum. Prick. What prick? Oh, hello. Over here. Oh, here we go. Need to look at the graffiti. There we go. You do remember? I'm glad you remember that. I'm glad you remember that. Should be music here, shouldn't? Cobblepot Park.
Well, it isn't what it used to be.
Nothing is it, mate? Nothing is. Curly whirlies are tiny now. They're absolutely tiny. They used to be 3 feet long. Curly whirlies.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
I'm saying nothing. Let's get stabbed. Remember the big light? The big light. Remember the big light? They don't do big lights anymore, do they?
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
Is this actually fuck, I've not got control out. Is this actually a British voice actor? Because they have a knack of doing getting Americans to doing British voices and this kind of thing, don't they? And they're normally almost always actually really shit.
This used to be a nice place.
It used to be a nice place, didn't it? I'm British. It's the freaking Bap. Welcome in, Mo. How's it going, mate? You alright?
This is my park! Mine! You hear that?
His hair hasn't moved one bit.
Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, hair. Good as new.
In the same world, we never would have
That was
heard
a
of
right
PK.
little
That's so
scrap, eh?
true.
Nothing
That's so
kickstarts
true.
a system like a dash of
Fucking
adrenaline,
PK.
eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with
thanks
the
for the help, mate.
situation here.
Actually, I didn't have
Thanks
that
for the
covered.
backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
No, you don't get shanked, innit,
Thoughtful of
mate?
you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
Mary Poppins.
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate.
Or Osmond,
Right
what's your
now,
face?
I am trying to recognize the little Bruce. I used to run around this place.
I just try and forget those people exist, to be honest
back
with
when
you.
it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A
Who
place
remembers
of
Gotham
safe
City
for
without
kids,
crime?
For families. People came from all over to visit.
This place is a
This
wreck.
place is a wreck. It's better off bulldozed.
I didn't mean
This
it like
park
that.
still matters to me, Bruce.
I didn't mean it like that.
It's
but
all my
whatever.
folks left behind. This city chews right through people.
My favorite Marvel character, Dr. Pingu.
Mum committed to Parker. Dad.
Took me a minute.
Ended it yourself, he did. My family's fortune. It's nothing.
Family Fortunes.
I know.
I should stream that at some point. I've got a Family Fortunes game. From about 2006.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round the world vacations, unlimited potential.
I'm sorry, mate.
I'm sorry, Oz.
What do you want me to do
No
about
one
it?
should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering.
Man, I'm not suffering at all. I've
Good
fucking
to
got
know you
loads of
haven't
money.
changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night.
Does he want him
Made
dead?
himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Everyone
Nice to
us
see you. To
facing
see you
him.
nice.
On that,
Bruce Forsyth,
we can
he
agree
died.
in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like
He's a
mine.
dead man.
All he needs is a little...
He's been dead for a while now, hasn't he?
And...
I want to side
It'll
with
be a treat
Penguin.
to watch him hit pavement.
I want to side with
Sorry,
Penguin.
mate.
I don't know how
This
people
reunion
feel
got
about
a lot
that.
more grim than I planned. Things are going to be on the upswing soon, no?
I like this guy.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in.
The
Which
end of the
brings
It's a
me
bit
to
cringe.
you,
It's a bit cringe,
Bruce.
isn't it?
You see,
It's a little
you
bit
throw a
cringe.
rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises
Why
own.
any
As
prizes?
the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
It's not going to be pretty.
And I
Is that
can't
fair?
wait to get started.
Are you threatening me, Oz?
Take it as you like. I've got great affection
I
for
was
you,
liking
Bruce.
this guy, and
I
he's
really do.
I've done a 180.
Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
What do we say, folks? Do we fuck everything up? I think we fuck everything up.
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect.
I think we properly
Cheers.
fuck everything up. Batman the Anarchist. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Ultra, it's on my Steam wish list. I don't think I'm going to get it, though. But I saw that. I saw it. You just download it. Why would you put... Why would you... Yeah. Don't know why people are buying it. You just download it off My Abandonware or whatever, wouldn't you? Thomas and Martha Wayne Memorial Hospital. Just rolls off the tongue. Just rolls off the bloody red car. Look at that. Do you know the Batman villain anti-hero called Anarchy?
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
Possibly no, but I don't know.
This way.
I mean, I'm sure there is, but I don't know if I remember one.
Bruce.
Maybe. Morning.
Good morning, everyone.
How's it going? You alright?
Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm.
Going to Abandonware and installing the game is too much
We didn't
work.
bring you all out here to discuss
You paid
cars,
£4 for it on Steam. Madness.
Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum.
I've played that.
Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security,
What's up,
lacking.
Alfred?
We're still, those who do
You're
get
falling
out,
over, mate.
or God forbid, escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution
When
from
Bruce's
this
eyes sort of
man
went like
here,
that, for a moment he looked like
we
Archer.
break ground on a state-of-the-art
He looked a lot
mental
like
health
Archer.
care facility, one that will improve the
I don't know if
well-being
anyone
of
can go
Gotham
back and take a
its
screenshot of that.
citizens for years to come. And Mr.
But
Wayne has a
when he
few
went-
words he'd like to say. Bruce?
The sick need our help. No, I don't want to say anything. just nothing.
You know, when I was
Right,
9
okay.
years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask.
Batman.
It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost.
He doesn't
That
have jaw
night,
for 6 men. He does, doesn't he?
my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility.
That movie was The Mask. Smoking. I need to watch that again. Good film. Terrible film. I'm saying nothing again.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night,
Just silence.
we dedicate this facility to
Constantly
Thomas
going on
and
about his
Martha
dead
Wayne,
parents. He's about 40
and
now.
usher
It's
in
like,
a
get
new era of
over it.
healing
You're
for
absolutely
Gotham.
right, Seamus. You're absolutely right. He's grifting. Oh, my parents are dead.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up.
Get a
You
grip.
first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With
Somebody
the opening
stop
of this
crying in
new
Gotham.
hospital, what does this mean
He's
for
just
Arkham
milking it.
Asylum? What happens to the old building?
Knock it down.
We should tear down the walls and erase it from the map. I don't want us lingering on past mistakes.
Knock it down.
I want us to focus on Gotham's future. All right, who's up next?
Ooh, that was a bit weird, wasn't it?
You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune.
Hello.
My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
Ooh, they remembered. He's no
I
friend.
don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Prick.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
Need to read the text, sorry. Alfred's got problems.
But Mr. Wayne, this
Okay,
morning
right,
the Globe
Archer.
received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years. And
That's not
continuing
good, is it?
to this day.
That's
the
not
paper
on.
trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
Say nothing.
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Probably should have said something.
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
This interview's over.
All right, this press conference is over.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control is my turn.
Bruce.
We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out.
Just making
Please,
things
let's try
really
to keep
awkward.
this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
That's not good. Aldi is starting to roll out fully recyclable lightweight aluminium wine bottles. I've got packaging news. That is some
Hey,
serious
careful.
packaging news.
Put it
News?
back.
I'm
News?
afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
Yeah, go on then.
I
Do your job.
understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying
That's
to.
fine.
It's hard to be a cop in this
Breaking
city.
packaging news.
Every battle's uphill in the rain. With
That's
skates
interesting,
on.
actually. I'll have to see what that looks like.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
Very good, sir. It's all
I
going
meant what I
tits up
said
for old
about
Batman.
Not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence.
Who
and any
authorized
companies you
this?
Who authorized this?
own. I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top.
The president.
It's a valid warrant. I gotta
The
say.
president.
Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Mayor Hill's corrupt.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all.
So's this.
But if they become fact,
I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us.
May Hill's over the hill.
For all our sakes.
It's good stuff,
I
Ned.
pray you've got nothing to hide.
I mean, I don't have a fucking clue. There's a lot of juggling that I've got to be doing here. I kind of just want to be knocking people out. And I've got to deal with all the politics and stuff. No politics, please. But it's getting tricky. I don't know who to side with. I don't know who's on my side. I don't know who's not on my side. Start blasting, yeah. Let's get the guns out.
Bruce, stay back!
And I don't mean his giant arms. I mean like, actual proper guns.
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Can I just say it's actually really embarrassing to be murdered by someone whose name is Joe Chill. That's not a name, that's a command.
Bruce. Bruce.
It's embarrassing.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
Is this Vicky What's-Her-Face? You keep showing up uninvited.
This is the second time you've shown up uninvited.
Well, it's
just
difficult
leaning
to book
into
a
the
meeting with
intel
you.
thing a little bit.
Well, I enjoy my privacy.
Enjoyed. Past tense. Sorry, but if the press has their way, you're not gonna have any for a while.
I just fuck off. Honestly, I just move country. BapyCal.
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention.
Jojo
Through my
Siwa.
connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access.
What's your angle?
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all
Joe
hearsay.
Not So Chill.
Flimsy
Actually, he's
sources. There
actually
isn't a
packing
shred
heat,
of hard proof.
ironically. That's,
Still,
yeah,
allegations
that's true,
like
Ned,
this,
boy.
they don't magically appear.
When we kill him, that'll be on his
Someone is
gravestone.
going after my family, after me.
Obviously,
Jojo
the sender didn't identify
C1.
themselves.
Yeah,
we have
it's not good
no
stuff, actually,
idea
yeah.
who it could be. I mean,
I don't
no
like
one's
it.
even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball.
It's politically motivated. It's a witch hunt.
Hill wants
Let's
me
call
on the
it what
picture
it
because
is.
with my
This is a
backing,
witch hunt.
Harvey
okay?
wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
This is a witch hunt.
You're a king.
An
of
actual.
dirt
I'm
at this
actually a
point.
witch. It's a
And
bat
Harvey
hunt.
Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor, just
It's a
waiting
big
for the
bat
crown.
hunt, which I thought was
You're
illegal.
the first target on Hill's list. By
Actually, it
tonight,
probably isn't.
this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
Let's give a quote, shall we?
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
Justice will be served. Let's go. Let's
Whoever
do that.
fabricated these lies about my family.
Oh, no,
they
that's not
will
what I
get
was going
what
for.
they deserve. Understood.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
I should have stayed silent, shouldn't I? I shouldn't have said that. Me and my big mouth. I've blabbered again.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
What's Wayne Lineker up to these days? Is he in prison yet?
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest
It's not stream
days.
friendly to talk about.
Yes.
Okay, we'll leave that
On
then.
the anniversary of your parents.
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Harvey. I'm like, everyone's against me. Everyone's against me. Café Triste. Morris needs Triste.
What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
You
You
tell
don't know?
me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is.
It's up my ass.
Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this.
The
I swear.
goddamn DA,
Hill
Harvey.
totally blindsided me on this one.
You owe me.
You owe me an explanation.
And I will get you one. Straight from Mayor Hill's mouth.
Didn't know the
I just
Planet Zoo
don't get it.
DLC.
Why would Hill stick his neck
I'm not
out
interested.
over this? Just
Sorry.
to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation?
I'm not
It
interested.
just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
It's politics.
It's got to be politically motivated.
No politics, please.
Hill can't match your fundraising, so he's trying to take out your biggest donor.
Can you remember the name of the stream who ate powdered
This is a
bovril?
new low,
No idea, Ultra.
even for Hill.
No idea.
Oh, God, what a mess.
I don't remember that being a
Bruce,
thing.
I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can.
I drank
If
Stotter.
I
It was
get in the
not
way of
nice
this
there.
investigation,
Really not
I would
nice.
be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for
I didn't
either
realize
of
it'd be
us.
so salty.
It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
Keep your distance.
You should probably distance yourself from me.
What? No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Harvey took
Don't
notice. I
say
fucking
that.
hope so. I'm talking to him.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry.
hello.
I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election
I'm
nonsense.
Bruce Wayne.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
That would have been a really good opportunity for it to let me.
Selena's new to town. I've
Let me
been
reply.
showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can.
Thank you every time I
drive
see
one
it
of
in
those
stores.
double-decker
It's-
tour
in the
buses
cans,
around
it was
town.
awful, wasn't it?
I'd take that ride.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
What brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
What happened
I was
last night?
mugged.
Oh yeah.
I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone.
What did you
I
lose?
should have called you a car.
Well, I sure
You're a
hope
car.
whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
It's probably long gone by now. Whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Oh, sensitive?
Very.
You snowflake.
I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. And things like
Eureka.
this happen in my line of work. People tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
What do you do?
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
I was going to say stock trader.
Something like that. At least
Topical
I'm not the
again.
only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
Can't say woof. You're a Catwoman.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Sorry, got a text. Should we just have a chat about what we both know? Can we not? Oh, can I not just say, look, come on. Let's not prevaricate about the bush here.
Nice to meet the real you.
Keep quiet.
Don't say anything. Please.
Bush.
Hmm.
It's cultural
We'll see.
appropriation. It's not on, is it?
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the eye.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not on.
It's not the
It was
first time
really
an eye's
bad of
hit
me,
me.
actually.
Sorry to hear that.
That's also really
Don't
not
worry.
bad. Bad
I'm
is
not gonna
good,
expose
even.
you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne.
Sorry, that leaf that went by. I was
What's
gonna
your
say.
Excuse? I have to, but you.
No
why
excuses.
Take the risk?
Got no excuses.
I don't need one.
I just do what I want,
do
mate.
this because I can.
And I thought you were on some noble crusade against crime.
Because I can. With
Silly
pigeon out there.
me. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back.
What
this
is it?
Awkward for me.
Who hired you?
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am. I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone.
Hello?
You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences.
I can help you.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back
Alright.
the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address now.
No, give me the drive.
Don't piss me off.
You are really starting to piss me off.
Oh, there you are.
Pissing me off.
I was hoping you'd come out and play.
Here we go.
Write it
Gamer rage.
Now.
My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
Then I'll just
you supposed
change
to
my
do?
ears. That's
15
fine.
minutes ago. Better hurry.
Take some stones to
Everything
cook
okay
the
here?
You tell me.
I
It's
have my
true.
people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel
That's
better
very
already.
true. We done with this yet?
Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
No, come on, I've
I'd
got to
love
get
to,
going.
but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh,
There we
all
go,
right, then.
folks.
Don't forget to change into your suit.
Cheers, mate. Don't screw it up. Fucking hell, is this not the end of episode 1 yet?
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Someone of an ambush. Stay on guard. It's got love triangles to forge on the other side of town. Yeah, give me the driver or I'll smash your FIFA disc. Ooh. Hello. In what direction am I pressing this? Okay, there we go. really, really not helpful. Didn't tell me what direction to push it in. I was pushing them like left and right, but you meant to do it up.
This
Just taking
wasn't a
his time with it.
handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh,
4.
good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Alright, folks, it's
Gordon,
detective time.
East Side Docks, Warehouse 133.
About a noodle sandwich. That'd be alright. I'll allow it. Scorch box.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical.
He's scanning.
Potential
Like Iniesta.
psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Fierce vile stuff, isn't it, Batman?
Have the computer
Imagine
catalog
Batman
the
saying,
compounds
that's
for
vile
further
stuff, man.
analysis.
As you wish.
Like he's talking to Lep.
Nothing left to bury.
Dinner? There's got to be something going on there.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see
5
what I
big
can piece
booms.
back together.
Anyone understand that reference? Anyone under the age of maybe like 21, maybe? I'm appealing to an audience that does not exist in this stream. Maybe
seen these
Lamp will
outfits
get it.
before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
This sick filth. It's awful, isn't it? Don't know what I'm doing. Hang on. Shipping container door.
The
AJ
canister
and Big
exploded,
Joe's. I don't know what that
sending
means.
shrapnel right through the container door.
The Costco
For
guys.
once,
I
I'm
don't
glad
know
you
what that means.
arrived after the heist. Your
You've
armor
lost
wouldn't
me.
have protected you against that.
They bring the boom.
Canisters were stored.
I only know 5 big booms. That's
Canisters
the
of what?
extent of what I know, Lep. 5 big booms. That's it. That's literally as much as I know. I heard someone say it on TikTok, and that's it. Jesus.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't it?
There was probably a bullet that was
The
somewhere
point of
else.
entry is
then.
melted.
It was probably an explosive one or something. So let's cancel. Let's make a link, folks. Is that a link?
The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what
He's
caused
always
the
on. He
explosion.
doesn't need to do it anymore. I don't know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Not all connected items will reveal valid theories. But that one didn't then. Is that what it's telling me? Oh, hello. A white rose.
White Rose.
Yorkshire. White rose.
Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Big up Yorkshire.
Send the
and
drones
all that.
hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
No. Dead mercenary.
No.
That bad?
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not
Yorkshire, I hardly
natural
know.
causes
That one works. That one works. Sure, I've never done that one before. I'm actually a little bit disappointed in myself. That one does
Skyline
work.
Club.
Lep, you never made that joke either, actually, have you? Lep says, when you
This
nut,
man's
but she
been
keeps
badly
sucking
burned.
our face.
The damage seems to originate from inside his skull.
I wouldn't know, Lep.
What did
I wouldn't
this?
know.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round.
You cannot go in the
Phosphorus
brain.
residue.
It's not allowed, is it?
This could have superheated the
It's
contents of
vile
the
stuff, as
canister.
Batman would say.
causing the aforementioned boom.
It is vile
Blood.
stuff.
Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
What could have caused this? Bloody hens. I mean, it could be... Hang on. So that has got to be tied up to the ripped up face, surely.
A cop shredded this merc to pieces. Barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do
It's
that?
Wiggler Wednesday.
The nerve agent. Could make them psychotic.
Oh, it's some Joker bullshit then, isn't it? It's some Joker nonsense. So does that tie up to the blast epicenter? Am I right in saying that? Or...
Don't think so.
No, okay.
No proof.
Proof. I've got no proof. Right, what about bullet to this thing over here then? Okay. What about the canister fragment to this bullet over here then? That's got to be a thing. Could be any of the various toxic gas-based Batman villains.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Oh, hello. Is that it? We're still going? You know. We're still going. Oh, shot cop.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
Good. Sorry if that's controversial, but good, actually. I think that's good. Great job, whoever did this. I must be missing something then. I must be missing something. So, the incendiary bullet ripped up face. So he killed this guy. What? Has anyone got any ideas? Because I'll be honest, I'm not really paying that much attention. I assume this goes over to this guy as well. No. I don't think there's anything else for me to like highlight. Oh, there's an unsearched area here. Forgive me. Unscorched area, sorry.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
A car. The they link? It set off something and then it drove off.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Yeah. See, I could be Batman.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move.
He's making a big move.
One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence.
Or both.
Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned them down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands.
Jesus.
And was put down.
That's
same
TOS.
Sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted.
TOS
And
AF.
escaped.
I shouldn't have shook his hand, should I?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop.
I think I picked the worst of both
Shooter could
worlds,
only
of
have a clear
both
shot
shaking
from
his
there,
hand and then telling him to fuck
there,
off
or
by
there.
being completely silent. I think
And
I've
would have
sort of...
contaminated himself with the
I think I made a
phosphorus
serious
residue.
boo-boo there.
Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Right away, sir. Okay, the sniper this. Yeah, mixed signals.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Passport is... Right, let's go to this one then. There we go. Plenty of phosphorus there. Or is that just blood?
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
There you go. Is this the new hot game Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League? You're absolutely right, Aiden. You know it is. Can't wait to see how this pans out.
Killing time.
Welcome in. It's a shame that that turned out to be crap, because I really
This
like
is
the
the
Batman
right
arc and
spot.
stuff.
So where did he go?
It's kind of a shame that they sort of ruined it. You know?
Trace stops here.
Then He should be nearby.
I love a live service game. Me too.
Found him.
It's about time someone said it.
Time to go to work.
Cost for us? No, just cost for me. That's very selfish of you, actually, Nervo. It's very selfish of you.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
I can.
I ain't telling you, Jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me?
Yes.
I won't break.
Your bones will.
Ooh, could break his bones. Let's do that, shall we? Let's get nuts. You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
You're freaking back. Yeah, I know.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
If you're gonna hit me, hit me!
Tell me!
The Catwoman supposed to hand over a drive. Had the
That was
container
good,
number
wasn't
we
it?
needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals.
Right, parallel Fs.
What are the chemicals for?
I like that.
We were paid to steal them, not as.
I like it a lot.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you everything I know!
Should we break his arm?
You're an animal! I was just here for a pickup! I swear! You're a pet! You're supposed.
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not gonna do it. It'll hit harder the next time when we actually ever do that.
Think I need to call the coroner instead.
When we actually do it, it'll hit harder. Sorry, I backed out. I was a coward.
Hey! Freeze! Don't move!
Stand down, Montoya.
Yeah, Montoya, little prank.
Thank God. He was about to kill me.
You want to tell me what the
See?
hell this is all about?
That was probably a
Told
good
you
thing.
he was about to kill me.
Falcone was behind this.
Falcone. I thought he'd been a little quiet lately.
Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk. Turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
Yeah, task
You're
force
taking
Batman
this too far, Bruce.
or something. We can workshop it. We can come up with a better name.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death.
A better name? Yeah.
Your parents didn't raise you this way.
Shut up, man.
And neither did I.
He's still alive.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital. Next time, it
I
might
did
be the
fuck all
morgue.
to him.
Especially now during
I just
this
twisted his arm a little bit.
preposterous attack on your
Thinking
family.
worse things happened to me in
You must
primary
show
school.
the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave.
You grow up, Alfred, you old bastard.
You're a good
Honestly.
man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject.
Trust me, I won't.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
I'm going to lose my way. Good thing the people of Gotham have built up a powerful resistance to nerve agents
quite
after long decades
understandable
of
to stray
being
from the path
exposure.
now and again.
Yeah.
So long as
Everyone's
you
a
can find
superhero
way
now.
Back. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Oh, hi, Alfred.
Sometimes
British
I wish
bastard.
I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I
That's
can't
Batman.
get it out of my head.
It's the Batman
That
outfit.
is your gift and your curse. Being
He's
Batman
fugly anyway.
can allow you to turn back the tide
Fugly.
of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow.
I like that.
When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
Ooh. No.
I have to move on.
I don't
can't
feel
let
good
the
about
memory
doing
hold me
this,
back anymore.
but I kind of wanted to do something a bit different, so I'm doing something a bit different. The boy in the alley. Yeah, Alley G.
Well, work to the rescue, it seems.
Go from
Shall
this
we?
spotted dick. I'm turning this off. I'm getting too much of a headache. I'm sorry. I'm getting too much of a headache from that. It's starting to annoy me a little bit. Oh my god, is this still going? Gotham feed. Right. I'm happy not losing a brother. Yeah. Do we want to read this, folks? I really thought this episode would be over by now. It's been like 2 hours. The Waynes have long been considered one of Gotham's most respected families, but new allegations have tied family patriarch Dr. Thomas Wayne and his wife Martha to illegal business dealings in the Falcone crime family. If true, it's possible the Wayne family's staggering fortune, estimated to have been in the billions, could be seized by authorities pending an investigation into their current business practices. That would be a blow to heir Bruce Wayne, who has continued his father's practice of using the money for philanthropy. However, Dr. Wayne met a violent end as the victim of a random street crime 2 decades ago. And there has been no comment on the allegations from Wayne, he did hold a private meeting with Falcone crime family head Carmine Falcone at the Wayne family's Gotham City mansion, which is only adding to the speculation. Oh my god. I don't want to read that. Right. Joker origin. I don't want to read any of that either, to be honest with you. Can we just read it next time? Can we just read that next time? Do we have to read some of this stuff? How do we get up? How do I know what episode I'm on? We must be like at the end of this episode. Oh, here we go.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding...
A big spicy cheese fuck off noodle toast, you
More
know?
than I could
Oh,
have
that sounds so
imagined.
good. I just want to get something
This
to
is
eat
a
now.
complete manifest
I want
of
this episode
Carmine
over. I want to
Falcone's
get something to
criminal
eat.
organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
It's kind of blackmail.
You see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
He never does his own work. Yeah, it's not good, is it? You'd think he'd be a bit more studious. Go fondle your spotted dick. I love spotted dick. So, spotted dick and a bit of custard. Oh,
This
you
is
can't
it,
beat it.
Alfred.
You can.
With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against
Hot or
Falcone.
cold? Hot.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Hot.
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or
Give me a
who
headache.
you think could do the most good.
I really want to finish this episode though. Should we go with Vicky Vale or James Gordon? I say we get the media on our side. Don't know what everyone else feels about this. I say Vicky.
Vicky showed faith in me. She cares about the truth. She'll get the story out the way it needs to be told.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack
Hot spot
Falcone
dick,
on
cold
two
ice cream,
fronts
as
tonight.
opposed to warm ice
Vicky
cream. Yeah.
through the media, and Batman.
By any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't
I can.
tried yet.
No, Knights. I'm going to end after this. I thought this episode would take like an hour and a bit. And we're still going.
This is big. You drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be fallout.
That not even Falcone can survive.
Why give it to me then? You don't
Well, not
know
New
how
Vegas.
much I appreciate it, but you're Wayne.
I need an ally.
Could have given it to anyone.
I need an ally in the press.
After handing me something like this, I'd say you got one for life. Falcone's slippery, but this is enough to hang him out to dry. What this could do for the city, my career, I'm just wondering what the cost is gonna be.
It'll be worth it.
I don't know, Bruce. Falcone doesn't like bad press. If I run this story, I put a price on my head. The next time my name appears in the media, God, it might be an obituary.
I can protect you.
I'll protect you, I promise.
I'm a big, strong man.
Chivalrous, but unnecessary. You're not Batman.
Bixby just
I always
activated.
think, crime in the city. It's a hydra. You cut off one criminal's
Three
head,
more appear in its place. I know.
unless we kill the beast once and for all.
I don't even know what I
Who's
said.
even capable of that? If we don't act fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse. Wouldn't be the first time.
What about Batman?
Batman's a symbol of hope, and that is better than any army.
If Gotham can rally around him, right now he's just a monster of the week. It's a good thing you gave this to me.
What did I
instead of the
say to
police.
activate Bixby?
Could end up buried in some evidence locker and not on every screen in Gotham where it belongs.
Public attention. That's what brings down men like Falcone. Not a bullet.
Though after my story runs, he might get that too. I'll be seeing you, Bruce.
Laters.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club.
How are we still
So
going?
you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well,
It's taken
I
so
can
long.
always change in the car.
I thought this would be like an hour. Jesus. So does he get changed while he's driving? After I release that story, that guy will get shot. Compensating for something? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right.
Just
Let's find
knocking him up with the
Falcone.
lighting to make it a little bit more bearable. Right, let's go. So that's the balcony, not Falcone. Just a little joke for you there.
Good point of entry.
Just a little joke. Okay, Batman's got micro beams. You're right. Patrons?
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia
Oh,
and
you.
City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh. You're cute.
How droll.
You alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
How droll indeed.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again?
The cauldron.
Timmy, what did they pinch him for now? Some hit
It's a
down
freak
at the
of
dock.
bats.
Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
Fucking hell. I looked online to see how long this would take, and someone said an hour and a half. Someone actually complained that it only took them like an hour and a bit. How? Fucking speedrunning it? Is that it? Is that everyone? Oh, there's this thing here. Hang on. That.
Nothing here.
I missed it. Oh. What about that? The sigil.
The White Rose.
Oh, the White Rose.
Falcone's symbol.
God, I haven't been to the White Rose Centre in so long. White Rose Centre at in Leeds. You lived in a house place. You lived in a house in a place called. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. It had bat caves underneath it. Every night, hundreds of them would fly around the house. You weren't allowed to landscape the garden because of it. That's crazy. What am I supposed to be looking for now? Oh, there we go. Dorfish.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Nice.
Well,
I've been there for about 25 years. I've not been since I was a kid.
4 armed
I've been
guards.
for a long time.
Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Let's get nuts. Come on. Get preferential
Couple of options
treatment.
for
Yeah, I
keeping this
bet.
guy down.
I bet they do. Right, seated gunman. Large coffee table. Head smashed in. Super. Easy. Easy as you like. Mobster? Modern art. There you go. Head smashed into that. Yep. Perfect. Super. This is like how I plan out, like, you know, if I go to Cafe Nero and I'm ordering a coffee or something like that, this is how I plan it out. Like what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do. You know? And for some reason I never account for stuttering. Ever. Where's the fourth guy? Oh, this guy? Ooh.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered out.
And just throw it off the him off the lynch. Just throw him off the ledge. Cafe Nero, good stuff there.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Yeah.
I'm going in.
Very good,
Let's
sir.
see if I can turn this back on
Your
without
turn
killing
to
me.
crash his
That's a bit better,
party.
isn't it? I almost missed that. That will kill you. Let's be perfectly clear. That's a dead person. Yeah, you're right, Knights. I never even thought about that.
Goddamn circus freak!
Oh, here we go.
Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! I want God. The hell?
Do we kill him? I think we kill him.
How about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
Kiss? Kiss or kill? Bloody hell, that's...
Yeah. You think that's gonna work?
Yes.
I'm gonna light up this whole...
I do think that's
Get
gonna
your
work.
goddamn hands off of my suit!
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
Let's just kill him. Jesus. Why didn't the EMP get that?
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Oh, fuck. What, just through there? I didn't press anything.
Hey.
I don't quite understand what I'm supposed to do here.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
I died. What, that? Just like that? You didn't give me the option. It's too quick. He's got a happy face, I know. Little happy face. Can't kill the bandits. Best I can do is banging him up at the asylum. Well, I hope we can kill this guy. I hope he gives us the option. You know?
You've lost, Falcone.
I could go a few more rounds.
Push him.
All right.
Push.
All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
Is that a TV crew or is that just...
You? Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now.
Oh, I really want to drop him.
Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning.
What's the choice? Brutalize or arrest?
Whoa, wait. What the hell are you?
Ooh, God, I've got a pistol.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's... the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You really want to take that crime? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Turning the Waynes against me.
Oh my god. Take him out!
I've just done you all a favour. It's gone too far. I think that was fine.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level.
It was still
Tonight,
going.
The Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was brutally wounded in the attack. Oh! Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and a stunning expose by Gazette reporter
I like that,
Vicky
Lobo.
Vale,
Thank you.
Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight.
And now it stands for
You knew
wanker.
that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people.
Or something.
But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree.
Change it to a big
greatest
L.
son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone.
Oh, I should
may
not have
be
done that.
just as crooked as his parents.
I should
In his
not have done that.
defense, Wayne fired back saying,
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
in a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The
You can look up to me.
monster Batman? Only
Twitch.tv
time will tell.
/BapyCal.
Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
We're going to kill Alfred. Let's be perfectly clear. If we get the choice to kill Alfred, we're doing it. I don't like him.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I
He
built,
listens to the radio, yeah.
created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die.
Saturday morning drive.
If Falcone's
Just
telling
listens
the truth
to
about my parents, then what the
Ron
hell did we do
Nathan.
this for?
Radio 2.
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Alfred? Yeah, Alfred. Actually, yeah, Alfred. Is that it? Thank God. Thank God, folks, we did it. We made it. Let's have a look. Did I stick up for Harvey? 32. This is what I want to do. I want to do a playthrough where we didn't do the normal stuff, you know. 32.9% of players shut Harvey out. I like that. We did do a quote for Vicky's story. I was thinking about refusing that, though. Texting him what he's having for dinner. Hiya, Gundy. Welcome in. 51% players showed mercy in your interrogation with a dog shooter. Fair enough. That's fine. Again, I was on the fence about that. 27% of players gave Falcone data to Vicky Vale. See, that's interesting. I'd have thought that'd be a lot closer to 50-50. Only 18% of players chose to brutalize Falcone. Everyone's a wuss, aren't they? Look at that. I think we've done alright there in terms of like a sort of like a rare kind of playthrough. You know, we've not done a lot. We've not done a lot that other people would normally do. And I like that. That's it for today, folks, by the way. That is it. I'll be back at some point. We'll do like per stream, we'll do one episode. That took a little bit of time. That took like 2 hours though. I'm surprised it took that long. I thought it was going to take like an hour and a bit. You enjoyed that? I'm glad you did, Chimus. Have you not played it before? I'm sure I've watched someone play it before, but so long ago that I can't remember it, if that makes sense. I remember bits and bobs about it, but not a lot. I don't know enough, yeah, yonks ago. I remember, like, I don't remember enough to the point where, like, I'm happy playing it again. If I remember too much of it, I wouldn't bother, if that makes sense. Get those froppies. Oh, God, I've not had a froppy in ages. I've not had a froppy in ages. Oh, right, folks. That's me for today. I'm going to head off. I'm going to have a bit of a lie down because I'm a little bit headache.